welcome back to the colouring zone. So this is part 3 in this colour along, and this is a collab with the Colour Cave, so Jem from the Colour Cave. So I will link her her video down below, and as well as her channel. So we are doing a collab, so we're going to be releasing the videos at the same time. So if you've not checked out her channel already, please head over there once you finish this video. So today we are going to be working on the fur. Now I've been umming and ahhing whether to do white fur or whether to do more traditional fox colours that we get here, using the same colours as the butterflies. But I've decided that actually no, I need to push myself out of my comfort zone. I don't think I have done white fur before, so I have got a reference image up. Just to give me, I don't know, inspiration more than anything, because yeah, I mean, it's obviously, it's not going to be, it's not white, is it? It's, you know, like lots of other colours mixed in with it. And I thought also I'm going to add some colours from that I've used on the reef to make it sort of like it's reflecting. I've got no idea how this is going to turn out, guys. So I'm going to use the lightest colour. So the one that I've picked out, or I'll show you actually. So I've got the whole bind. So I've got warm grey 1, I've got warm grey 2, and I've got smoke blue, lilac, and I'm also thinking of putting some of the pale sage as well as the parrot green, but very, very sparingly. I also need a white, which I do not have for some reason, so I will grab that now. So I now have my white from the Holbein set. So I could maybe add some of the soft white from the Holbeins, but I'm going to see how I get on. So guys, this is not a tutorial in any way. This is how I attempt to colour white fur. So I am going to start with the lightest colour, as I said. So this is warm grey 1. And I'm just going to do strokes and just build on it. Now, I think this is probably going to be quite long, so I will speed up parts, particularly when I'm not talking, and then we'll go from there, I think. So you can barely see it. I am going to zoom in a little bit. So yeah, I am just going to do a layer of this, and I will be back. So I'm now going to go in with the warm grey 2 and hope for the best. Yeah, so I will probably speed this up because I think it's literally just me doing this, and I can imagine that's going to be quite boring. And I'm not really speaking a lot because my husband is putting our son to bed, so I don't want to be too noisy. But also it's like I'm like really concentrating because I'm just not used to doing this. So yeah, bear with me, guys. So yeah, I will be back in a second. So I'm now going to add some smoke blue. So I'm gonna add some for warm grey, because I don't think, this is from the Holbeins, because I don't think it's quite dark enough. And we'll just see where we go. It's one of the hardest things, isn't it, to peel off white fur. And because I haven't done it before, it's quite daunting doing it on camera. But I'm trying not to think about it too much, because you're getting my first sort of experience, which, you know, hopefully, or some of you might think, oh well, you know, I might try it, or you might feel less scared to give it a go. Yeah, it's just, I suppose it's just keeping the strokes, isn't it? And now I'm covering the camera. Oh god, that went a bit way. Oh well, it's fine, isn't it? You know, this page isn't realistic, but I just want to give the impression that it is meant to be fur, rather than, you know, scribbles. I don't know, this is more like a French grey. There needs to be more shadow underneath here, I think. And on here. So I'll just keep going with this colour, and then we'll see how far we get. So I'm just going to add some lilac and then just keep layering it. I think what I might do, guys, is just speed this part up, because it's going to be me umming and ahhing. And then we'll come back at the end. I hope that's okay with you. If I do add any other colours, I will of course, you know, I will of course put them in on the screen, so you know which one I'm using. Anyway, so I will see you in a second. So I'm going to add some of this cool grey, which is number 5, just to darken spots, just because I need a bit more contrast, I think. Some more darker shadows. So this is the cool grey, and then I think what I'm going to do is go over the black lines with white and then see how it looks. I've really got no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, maybe it wasn't the best choice of doing something that I've not actually done before, but I just wanted to really, like, you know, push myself out of my comfort zone. And then, is anything still wet? So I have been just adding a few bits, which you might be able to tell. I have actually finished the rest of the roof. There are probably a couple of bits that I could do with layering or something, but to be honest, I'm ready to finish this picture. I have really enjoyed it, but you know, there's other projects that I want to get on with, so it's got to end somewhere, hasn't it? Otherwise you could just go on forever. I'm just using the lines. Do a bit darker around here and here. It's not quite dark enough, I don't think, around that way. I was going to do some splatters, but I'm actually quite happy with how it's come out, and I don't really want to add much more, just because you can go a bit overboard, can't you, sometimes. So let's get some of the warm grey as well. My son has just woken up. My husband's going to go and grab him, so that's okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some white acrylic paint. So I'm going to use this one. So I have done a review of this particular product. So this is ZSCM, and it's an acrylic paint pen. I will link that up here if you're interested in checking that out. I think maybe with because these warm greys are more like French greys to me. So I think maybe if I used cooler greys, it might look a bit better, but I'm quite happy with the outcome anyway. Right, let's just have a look and see if this is completely, oh yeah, it's working perfectly. Right, so if I go, I think I'm going to just do the main features first. Start on his ears. He's very sweet, isn't he, this little fox? And if I just sort of, I don't want to just completely outline everything, because I think we would lose quite a lot of the definition, so I'm just gonna pick out parts, I think. I think these parts would definitely be quite white. That bit, and I think I'll just add a few bits here. Just cut down. This is quite a thick line, so I am going to white out this, I think. Seems to be quite a few of these little bubble things, so I am going to go over them in the white. Now, do I want to add any more dots anywhere on the other parts of the page? This is the question. I'm so focused on the fox right now, I sort of need to change my angle and think of if there's anything that I want to add anywhere else. So I just try and see if I have a look on. I think we could probably, yeah, so there's some white bits. I could add some white bits on some of the butterflies, I think. And see how that goes. And there's some black dots that I can go over. Why not? This is really good, this white. I'm very impressed with it. As I said, I will link it in the corner, and if you can't find it, I will link it in the description below as well, because you know they're really good. And I actually have been meaning to look back on that video because I don't have the discount code on there, which yeah, so I do need to do that as well. So what I might do is, sorry guys, I am thinking about turning the book, but then it might just be, it's okay, I'll just stick with it. It's probably a bad idea trying to use my left hand. Yeah, not a good idea. I don't really want to turn the book, and I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes. If I just sort of, sorry guys, I know it's not ideal. I don't want to. Gonna add certain dots just to even out the ones that I've done on the other side. Yeah, so these little butterflies, what I might do is I might zoom in, and I'm just gonna add a couple of dots on these little butterflies just to give it a bit more interest. And on this one, and I could even do some white dots around here. Yeah, they're definitely not symmetrical. I'm quite happy with that. Now, I think the last thing I need to do is to reinstate his little nose. How am I going to do this? I should have probably done this like that. And let's just bring his nose back. Well, he looks cute, doesn't he? Let me zoom you out. So there is the finished page. We have done it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please do go and check out Jem from the Colour Cave. Thanks again, Jem, for collabing with me. This has been so much fun, and I've really enjoyed doing this page with you. So and I'm really looking forward to seeing how yours turns out and looking at your videos. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please drop me a comment down below if you've enjoyed it. Have you got this book? Are you planning to do this page? Did you think about colouring along? Have you coloured along? Let me know. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Happy colouring, everyone. Bye.